Hey guys, what's up? It is Jenna from Jenna's Picks. Welcome, you guys. It is my favorite day of the week. It is Thursday, and I should probably start by saying that it is the Thursday for the live because I was previously live every single Thursday. I think I'm going to be moving it, excuse me, to every other Thursday because that just seems like it would probably fit better with everything that I have going on with the kids and end of year school and then camp starting. It's kind of crazy. And I want to put on a good show for you guys. So I was super stressed last week, so much stuff going on. And I was like, you know what? I think I need to just take a breather for this week and then regroup for the next week, which is today. But I think like an every other week I think that's going to be good because I talk to you guys so much on, Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff all the time anyway. So you're still seeing me, but, I don't know. I just feel like I might want to do an every other week for the live. What do you guys think about that? Especially everybody's so busy for the summer, gearing up for that nice weather, except wait a minute, we're in New England, so we don't get the nice weather during the weekend. And also today, I was actually at field day. I volunteered at Cooper's school. I have like hair all over me. I just brushed out my hair before I set up this camera, and now it's like all over the place. Anyway, I volunteered at Cooper's field day today, and it started. It wasn't really a downpour, but it was more than a drizzle. And I'm like, all the other moms are like, well, it's the end of the day. And I was like, I'm working tonight. I just blew out my hair. I can't get it wet. So that was interesting, but it was fun. All the kids had such a great time. And it was funny because it was like really beautiful and like hot and sunny and like the best day. And then started raining and cold. And then really, really sunny. And then all of a sudden raining and cold. Like there was no in between. But yeah, that's like, it is what it is here in New England. It's like we get amazing weather. And then on the weekends, it's cold and raining. So, Taco, hey, excuse me. No. He's going in the Father's Day gifts. So today's live is going to be a fun one. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to Taco. I have this huge bag from Quince that I want to go through with you guys and show you everything that I ordered for Greg and for my dad. So hi, my mom is on. I don't know if you guys can see her. I can see her. Hi, Mom. So if my dad, oh, you guys can see her. Perfect. Hi, Sherry. If my dad is watching and if Greg is watching, time for you guys to not watch because this Father's Day live, I'm going to be going through everything that I got, not everything, but clothing wise, stuff that I got for Greg and also stuff that I got for my dad from Quince. And then we'll talk about some other gifts too. But I didn't want to miss this opportunity because Taco is in the bag. This makes a lot of noise. So if you can do it quietly, you're fine. It's going to ruin everything in there. Anyway, so what I was going to say is I wanted you guys to be able to order some stuff, get some inspiration for Father's Day. And if I waited another 2 weeks, it is Father's Day. So I wanted to make sure that you guys had some inspiration. You probably have already started picking things up here and there. I know I do that with Greg all the time. But I also have like a longer window because his birthday and Christmas are so close together. And then we have like half a year for me to just be like gathering some stuff. But clothing wise, he always needs new stuff. And I know probably your husbands, your fathers, your brothers, whoever you're buying for, probably needs new clothes too. Because not only, it's kind of like us, not only do like the styles sort of change for guys. I mean, it's pretty much the stuff that you wore last year can carry over. I'll tell you a couple of things that I'm not seeing this year and a couple of things that I am seeing. But all in all, the stuff can pretty much carry over. The difference is, just like us, your body changes, you change. I know Greg is never the same size from year to year. It's just like it's always different. And your clothes fit different. And especially if you are washing them, if you're drying them, you probably need some new stuff. And I know we like to get ourselves new things here and there. But they're not always shopping or they don't always have like an eye and an ear out as much as we do. Like especially me, it's my job. I'm always, even if I'm not actually purchasing things, I am on all of the sites. I am looking at what everybody's buying. I'm seeing what the trends are. I'm updating my own inventory. So I'm always on it. Like I have my finger on the pulse for female. fashion. And then, of course, that trickles down into men's as well. And you guys know Greg is pretty fashionable too. So he definitely takes care of himself when it comes to like his like style. But I definitely take the opportunity to buy him like a ton of clothes for Father's Day and then also like birthday and Christmas. That way he has like, he's set for each of the seasons. So I'm going to show you some stuff that I got from Quince. I love Quince for me, and I just recently decided to try it for Greg, and I loved the quality so much that I actually ordered my dad some stuff too. So let me know if the air conditioning is too loud for you guys. It just went on, and it was so hot today when the sun was out that we had the air conditioner like blasting. But let me know if it's too loud for you guys, and I will turn it off. Anyway, so yeah, dad's watching. Okay, well, I'll tell you when I start to take the stuff out, and then he can bye bye because I don't want him to see. But I have the bulk of the stuff. I actually placed another order while I was getting ready for this live, and I was linking everything. I was like, oh, wait, that came back in stock. I really wanted to buy that, and I want to buy this too. So I love Quince, as I was saying, for me and for women. I really, really loved it for this past winter. I haven't really ordered stuff for the summer yet. I ordered the shorts and the linen pants, and I didn't do them on a live yet, but you guys probably saw on Instagram that I was showing you guys the different sizes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really like the cashmere stuff for Quince, I'm like all in, and then the linen stuff I really, really like too. So I decided to buy it for the guys and see what's up. So the quality is great. I'm so excited for Greg to try the stuff on. I can't really tell you size wise because obviously I bought this stuff as gifts and I'm giving it to him for Father's Day. But for the most part, all the reviews say pretty much everything fits true to size. And as far as I know from myself and the women's side of Quince, that seems to be true as well. So I will let you know once he tries everything on and once he has everything. But for now, just to give you guys some inspo, the best thing about Quince is that you can return up to 365 days. So you don't have to worry about, like, for me personally, there's like, I'll show you, there's a t-shirt that I wanted to order for Greg from Abercrombie, but their return policy, I think, is 30 days. So I'm not knocking it or anything, but you have to make sure that you have enough time between like when you order it, when it comes in, when it's Father's Day, when he actually gets around to trying it on, and then when you can get around to returning it if it doesn't fit. So Quince is great in that you can return things up to a year, so you don't have to worry about, you can literally buy stuff now and hold it for Christmas if you wanted to. So I really love that about Quince. I've had really great experience with returning stuff there. It's not an issue. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys what I got for the men's side of it. So this is a Jenna's Picks sort of like inspiration live. So I'm not selling anything necessarily tonight, showcasing, I should say, anything from Jena'sPicks.com, but I am going to show you guys how to buy stuff just in case you want to peruse my website, because my name is Jenna. This is Jenna's Picks Live, and on this show, we talk about life, fashion, kids, lifestyle, and everything in between, whatever you guys want to talk about. I love this live platform. I love being able to talk to you guys in real time. You can ask me questions about anything, about stuff that I'm showing, about literally anything. And my favorite part of this live is being able to talk to you guys. So just make sure that you have your Google account information filled out, your name, your picture, your avatar, your birthday, so that they can assess that you're a real person, and then you're able to comment on the lives here. If you're watching from the replay, hello, thank you for tuning in. Anytime you watch the show is a great time, even if you only have 5 minutes, even if you're putting me on to fall asleep, if you love the sound of my soothing voice, then feel free to give me those watch minutes, seconds, hours, whatever. I'll take it. And then, of course, you can follow me on Instagram at Jenafinn, JENAFINN. So like and subscribe to this channel, and I will show you guys how to shop my website. Oh, my mom said, I love my new Quince pillow. All right, so my mom has been talking about this Quince pillow. I have heard about this maybe for like a month and a half already. It feels like a year that she's talked about this pillow. So if you guys are needing new pillows, apparently she loves the pillow. Also, my girlfriend told me that the sheets are really great. So I'm actually going to be updating, my mom's going to love this one too. I'm going to be updating my guest room sheets because I just feel like I have like mismatched stuff up there because we used to have a queen size bed and now we have a king and the queen is upstairs in the guest room. So I feel like I just brought like all the queen sheets that we had and I brought them upstairs. So I feel like I just want to get everybody fresh sheets. I feel like I'm always looking for pillowcases and they're always mismatched. So I feel like it's a good time to do it. Also, the sheets at Quince are like really, really good price. So what I want to tell you guys is if you like anything that you see on this live, or even if you don't really like what you see, but you like Quince, please, please, please use my links to shop for anything that you need, especially on Quince or anything that I talk about on these lives. Because even if you don't buy the items that I'm directly selling, by clicking my link to bring you to the website, I still get credit for bringing you there. And I talk about Quince enough that I should just be partnering with them at this point, but I really would love for you guys to use my links. It costs you nothing. It literally doesn't matter to you if you use them or not, but it matters a ton to me because the brands see all the engagement that my followers are giving to their company, and then they'll be more apt to give me things that I can share with you. So that's how partnerships with brands work. They want to see that you're driving not only sales, but you're driving engagement to their platform. And that's what I'm here for. I do it for my platform. I do it for anything that I like. If it's a Jenna's pick, it doesn't have to be my specific item, but it's just something that's a favorite of mine and I want to show you and I want you guys to love it as much as I do. So that's why I talk about that stuff here on the live. So if you use my links, I still get credit for bringing you to the site, even if you buy something that I haven't even talked about. So please use my links if you see anything and you like it. Okay, so I'm not being mean to my mom. She just won't stop talking about this pillow. So if you're in need of pillows, just go and buy the Quince pillow. I should probably just link it because she just talks about it all the time. All right, so I'm going to show you guys. This is the screen share. So this is my website, JENA'S There's one N in Jenna, JENA'S This is what it looks like. New arrivals are always up here at the top. If you go to the Jenna's Picks live tab, stuff that I show that I'm showcasing on the live is usually here. Tonight, I'm not showcasing anything. However, I am wearing a few of my items, which we can talk about. I'm wearing my favorite barrel jeans that I just posted on Instagram 2 days ago. And I'm wearing the Chow shirt that so many of you guys loved as well, this graphic tee. So we will talk all about that. But if you scroll down, you can see special featured items. So these are all Jenna's picks that aren't necessarily things that I sell on my site, but they're things that I love. So you hit that shop now button and it will bring you right there. And then if you scroll down even further, you can see the last 4 live replays. So you can always catch the latest show down there if you've missed it, or you just want to rewatch it, or you bought something and you can't remember how I styled it. You can always go back and catch the replay there. So if you click the shop now button, it brings you to my shop my. So this is the Father's Day inspo. So everything that I'm going to be talking about today is in this shelf. So if you click Father's Day inspo, you see everything that I'm going to be talking about today. I have spring shoe trends here, so it gives you guys some ideas about what you can use to amp up your spring outfits. My birthday wish list, which I did a whole live, talked about all the stuff that I had on my like birthday registry, stuff that I've been eyeing, Mother's Day gift guide, my Sephora sale, all that stuff is here, so you guys can peruse that. You can also go to the post links, and this is where I link specific, like this whole outfit is linked. My jellies, which we will talk about, are linked also. The outfit that I wore on Mother's Day, the jeans, all that stuff. So anything that I'm posting on Instagram will always live here. So it's very easy for you guys to find all that stuff. But anyway, we are going to be talking about the Father's Day inspo. That's here. So if you click on any of these things, it brings you right to the website where you can shop it, where you can find it. And that's why I said using my link, it costs you nothing. You probably don't even realize that you're doing it. But to me, it's everything because the brands really see that I'm bringing engagement to them. So even if you're buying a pillow, clicking on this link and then searching out the pillow really, really helps me. So please, please do that for me and for Jenna's Picks so we can keep upping the content of this show and making it more fun for everybody. So that is how it works. If you guys have any questions, of course, you can always ask me and we can talk all about that. All right, so without further ado, we are going to get started with the show. First, I want to talk to you guys about what I am wearing right now because that is the start of the show. And then we'll talk about all the Father's Day gifts. So just to recap, I did not do a full specific live on, oh no, I did. I did the barrel jean live. These are the jeans. I literally have not taken them off since I did that live 2 weeks ago. I am obsessed with these jeans. If you guys saw on Instagram, I did a comparison between a $240 pair, no, $280 pair of jeans, $140 pair of jeans, and these $58 jeans. And I don't think anybody could tell the difference. I asked you which ones you thought were the designer ones and which ones were the under $60 ones, and nobody got it right. So these are $58. These are Jenna's Picks, my favorite barrel jeans because they are. We talked all about how we don't have to be scared of the barrel jean trend. We talked about what shoes to wear with them, what outfits to wear with them. I'll do more live styling them if that's what you guys are interested in. But for now, these can be found on my website. They're under Jenna's Favorite Barrel Jeans. They're $58. I'm wearing the size 3/26, which is my normal size. They're the only barrel jeans that I have that are stretchy. So they're a thicker jean, which are like the designer ones, but they're also stretchy too, which is like a twofer because usually you don't get like a thick barrel jean that is stretched. So I really like the fact that they are stretchy. They don't stretch out. I think I've washed them once since I've had them, and I dried them as well because I bought them a little bit on the bigger side. Like I could do the one in a stretch jean, but a 3 just is more comfortable for me, and then I could throw them in the dryer and not have to worry about it. So I love these jeans. They're everything. They're so cool, so casual. And in the live, I told you guys that I am living proof that you don't have to be super, super skinny and tall to wear barrel jeans. I saw this reel. Oh, I should have saved the audio. I saw a reel on Instagram. Yes, was it yesterday? With 2 girls on a podcast. I think it was Chicks in the Office podcast. And they were saying how they hate barrel jeans. They hate the trend because they only look good on tall and skinny people. And I'm like, listen to me. You have not seen a barrel jean until you've seen it on somebody who is bigger on the bottom, which I am. I have the thicker dancer leg. I have a smaller waist, but the biggest part of my body is the leg. And why I love the barrel jean is because it actually makes the proportions look more proportional. It's like when you have skinny jeans, you see a big leg tapered down to a smaller leg. And sometimes, I know this is a huge exaggeration. I still have hair all over me. Sometimes, even though it's an exaggeration, I feel like you know how like a chicken or a rooster has like the big leg and then it goes into like that chicken foot? That's like if you were going to draw a cartoon, that's what it is. I have a thick thigh. So when you take a wide leg jean or a straight leg jean, it ends up looking like a tree trunk because it just goes from here all the way down, and then you feel like you have 2 big tree trunks because for me, I can't get a wide leg jean wide enough to not look like a skinny jean on top. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? So if it's wide enough that it actually looks like a wide leg, then it's too wide on the bottom. So the proportions are off. Why I love the barrel jean is because it hugs up here where my thickest part is, and then as it tapers down, the jean comes out and makes everything look proportional, and then it comes down and gets a little bit more slimmer down on the end of the end of the calf ankle. So in my opinion, and I think you all agree with me, they're very, very, very good at making your body look proportional when you have a bigger lower body. So I love these jeans. See, they look great on me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I'm wearing the 3/26, and these can be found on JENA'S They are the Jenna's Favorite Barrel Jean. Now we'll talk about my graphic tee. So this is the one that I sold last. I put moisturizer on and my hair is sticking to my arm. That's what's happening here. Okay. So distracting. Anyway, I sold this one last year. You guys loved it so much. Somebody randomly asked me for it last week, and I happened to have been wearing it the day that I got the message. I was dropping Juliet off at school, and I got a message saying, "Do you still sell the Chow t-shirt that you sold last year?" And I was like, yes, I'm literally wearing it right now. And then when I posted that on Instagram, I got a bunch of you guys buying this top. So I figured I'd wear it for this live so that you guys can see. I love this graphic tee. I'm wearing the natural color, but it comes in a bunch of different colors as well. I also have the size medium. I like the comfortable baggy fit of this. It is on the longer side for me. Like I think I could have done the small, but I like that it's not too tight on the chest and it's really comfortable, and I could wear it with shorts. I can do a front tuck and all that stuff. So I really like the size. I think it's comfortable. It's just fun and casual. Doesn't need to be a tight t-shirt. The trend really is to have your t-shirt not be like form fitting. It's to be that like comfortable, airy, which is everybody's favorite thing for summer anyway. So I love this one. I'm wearing the natural color in a size medium. And these graphics, I just want to reiterate, they are made to order, which means all the graphics are final sale because they get sent to the printer and they get made specifically for you. So definitely key into the size chart there so that you guys can know exactly what you are getting. So if I go back here to my website, I'll show you guys, how do you spell chow with an IA? There we go. All right, so I have a couple chow things you can see right here. This is the boxy shorter tee. This is the hat, and then this is the Ciao Bella tee, $32. I have the natural color. It also comes in white. It comes in sage, and it comes in citron, which is like sort of like a natural, but it looks a little bit more on like the lemon lime color side. Citron makes sense. And then all the way from XS to 5X, and then the size chart is right here in the description. You can see all the sizes here, and I'm wearing the size medium, and it's definitely a little bit on the bigger side for me, but that is how I like it. See, Jenna is wearing a size medium for a relaxed fit, true to size. So I have all of my sizes and everything about the sizes in the description for every single item on my website, because the most important thing for me is that you guys get an accurate read on the sizing so that you're happy when your item arrives. That is, that's what makes me happy. So that's why we do these lives too, so that you can get a feel when you watch it week after week, you get a feel for how things fit on my body. You guys probably know my body better than I do at this point, and then you can tell how it would look on you and what size to order. So that's kind of the goal for it. So that's what I'm wearing. That is my outfit today for the live. However, there's one other thing that I want to show you, which is my jellies. Did you guys see them? So I'm not going to do a whole thing. I will do a jelly live. If you guys are interested, I'll do a spring shoe live. But all this is to say, a couple of weeks ago, I did a whole rant on these lives talking about how I absolutely hate the jelly trend and I don't want to get on it, but everybody's on it. And why do I have to wear them? They're ugly. They're great grandma shoes. They are not comfortable. And then I was like, but I have to try them for you guys. And I have to say, I am a woman converted, because not only are these the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn, because look at all of this memory foam in here. You have memory foam in the instep. You have memory foam where I always get the blisters right here on like the ball of your foot. This whole entire thing is memory foam. It's literally a pillow for your foot. And what I thought about the gel, so I thought a couple things. One, I thought they were going to be uncomfortable because they're really flat like a board on the bottom. That's not true, because the entire thing is a memory foam cushion. Then I thought the plastic is going to be so rigid and I'm going to get blisters and they're going to be hot. And then that's not true either, because the plastic is so bendable. It conforms to fit to your foot, and they're so breezy that when you walk, air actually gets through all of these, like, I guess, openings here, and it really keeps your foot nice and cool. So that's two things that I was like, okay, I stand corrected. And then the third one is I thought I would look like my great grandmother wearing these shoes. And I have to say, I actually really love the way they look, and I don't look like an old lady in them. So all that is to say, I stand way corrected, and I actually really love these shoes, and they're the perfect like in between shoe when you don't want to wear a flip flop, but like we're not wearing heels. And I like to wear loafers, but sometimes they're a little heavy. These are like the perfect shoe. So if you guys are interested, like I said, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it after I'm spending a ton of time talking about it. But they are listed here in the spring shoe trends. They're right here at the top. And then they're also right over here. And then this is the Target version, which I cannot vouch for. But I was going to say, if you want to try it out to see if you like it, buy the Target ones. But I honestly wouldn't even suggest that, because if they don't have the memory foam and the flexible plastic like this, you're going to hate them. And everything that I thought about jellies is probably true if I try on a Target version of it. So I don't want to say try those first. I want to say, like, if you are like, you're not sure about it, try them. The actual Dolce Vita ones, you can always return them. Remember, use my links. You can always return them if you don't like them. They do come in full size, so I would say it's a true to size across the board. If you are a half size, size down. So I'm normally an 8.5, and I ordered the 9. It was too big. The 8 fits perfectly. So that is the jellies in a nutshell. The jelly in a peanut butter, not in a peanut shell. There we go. All right, so we're going to get started with the Father's Day Inspo Live, unless there are any questions. The shoes look good with your outfit in your video. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so you think a shorty like me, 5'2", can wear those. Are we talking about the jeans, or are we talking about the shoes? So the shoes, for sure, they're regular flats. So if you normally wear a flat shoe, for sure. And yes, I do think, I'm going to go back to the full screen for a second. I do think that somebody who is on the shorter side, 5'2", can definitely wear these jeans because they just won't be ankle length on you. So I'm 5'6". I'm wearing them up on like my mid waist. This is where my belly button is. So on you, they're going to look a little bit more like full length, but they're still going to hit you in like the barrel size because, or like not the barrel size, the barrel shape, because it tapers down at the bottom. So you're not going to be missing out on the taper. It will just be a little bit shorter down, or a little bit like further down your leg. You can also roll them. I actually haven't tried to roll these just because they have like a cute design, like a little bit of whiskering on the bottom. But if you were going to roll them, don't judge me on the length, because I definitely wouldn't roll the length of these on me. But if you did want to roll them, if you're on the shorter side, you still get the barrel leg. Just make sure that you don't make the cuff too big, or else you will get rid of that. Yeah, see, if you're going to cuff them, I would cuff them once, because you can still see the tapered barrel leg jean at the bottom. If you cuff them twice, it ends up just looking like a wide leg, which is fine, or a boyfriend jean, but it does kind of take away the barrel style of that. So I would say if you have to cuff, I would say wear them full length. And then if you feel like they're too long, cuff them once. Don't cuff them twice. Okay, so now we'll get into, I hope that helps, Sherry. Now we'll get into the Father's Day stuff. So if my dad is around watching, ciao. I was going to say sayonara, but I'm wearing a ciao shirt right now. So ciao. Ciao, bello. We will see you later. My gosh. There's hair everywhere. Okay. All right. So in here, I have a ton of stuff to show you guys. So this is, I already showed you guys how to get to the Father's Day Inspo Live. So it's my Shop My Closet Father's Day Inspo, and we have everything here. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys is, look at this color. And just for reference, Greg and I are both deep autumns, and my dad is an autumn, not a deep autumn. He's a true autumn. But just letting you guys know, this comes in multiple colors. But this is the first shirt that I want to show you. So first, I'll show you guys on the link what it looks like. Hello. Okay. So this is $34 for this 100% European linen relaxed short sleeve shirt. I'm obsessed, you guys. So look at all of the colors that it comes in. I got Greg an extra large. That's what he normally wears. So I'm hoping that this fits him. But again, it's a 300 and note to self, don't put lotion on before a live. It is a 365-day return policy, so definitely don't have to worry if it doesn't fit, exchange it for the other size. But it comes in a taupe, comes in flax, which is, I ordered this one for my dad. I don't want my dad and Greg to have the same exact things. They don't spend as much time together as they used to because my parents live in New York. But there was a point where my dad, my brother, and Greg were all getting the exact same wardrobe for Hanukkah, like every year. And Greg finally was like, I cannot wear the same clothes as your entire family. Like, I'm not doing it. We were all obsessed with American Eagle. This was like when Greg and I first started dating, and I was like, I can change him. And, he wore like stained t-shirts when I met him. And I was like, I'm going to buy you a whole new wardrobe for Hanukkah instead of just as your gifts, as your Hanukkah gifts or your Christmas gifts. And so he ended up having like the same exact jeans as my dad and my brother, the same exact t-shirts. So we're not doing that anymore. He will not wear a Henley anymore because he's like scarred from the American Eagle years. I bought him like a million Henleys. But anyway, so I bought my dad the same shirt, but in a different color. So this is the flax color. Also comes in olive, blue, chambray, which I love. We'll get there in a second. This is the brick that I got. But it comes in all these amazing colors. White is always a classic to have for the spring and the summer. So $34, you literally could not beat that. You couldn't even get, I think the tops in Target are more money than that. And this is 100% European linen. Our traditional retail is $100. So I'm telling you guys, Quince is where it's at. So here we go. So mom, you're gonna see basically everything that I got for dad. So act surprised when he opens it. So this is what the shirt looks like. So to me, I think this looks true to size. Everything always just looks humongous. So we'll have to see. It is a relaxed shirt. So again, he might have to, it might not be the right sizing. I don't know that because I haven't given it to him yet, but I just bought his true to size. Then we'll go from there. But the color is very similar, spot on to what you see on the website. Pearlized buttons here. And it's just such a great shirt. Greg loves to wear linen. He one of his things that he likes like short sleeve button downs to wear out to dinner, but he doesn't like that club collar that was really, really trendy last year. It's the one that looks like, or not club collar, the Cuban collar. So it looks like it has like a two lapel thing. He didn't like that style. And I'm not seeing a ton of that this year. So it's still like, it's not on trend, but I am seeing a little bit more of like a classic style. So I know we were talking about how trends for men don't change that much. So that was all over the place last year. And Greg actually had a little bit of a hard time finding shirts because he didn't like that color. So now I think he'll be happier with that. So the next thing is I bought two different kinds of linen pants. I just think linen pants are like such a great option for men and women, but for men because all they really have to go out is jeans. And I don't know about you and the men in your life, but Greg only wears shorts like to go to the gym. He doesn't wear like it's very, very hard for him to find nice shorts that he likes because he likes a shorter short, like a 5.5 inch, and that's like a very hard length to find. So if you're liking a 7 inch short, I actually have some from that I got for my dad. I'll show you. My dad is taller than Greg. He's 6 feet, so 7 inches is fine for him, but it's definitely too long for Greg. So this is what I got for my dad. I bought these shorts. They are linen, 100% European linen trouser shorts, 7 inches, $44, you guys. $44. Can you believe that? So I just think they're really nice. They don't have a drawstring, which is good because I feel like a lot of times linen looks a little sloppy because we all know it wrinkles really fast. And so it already looks more casual because you get the wrinkle. And then if you add the drawstring in, then it's like, what's really the difference between this and like a lounge pant or like a pant that you're going to go to sleep in? So I like the fact that this has a button instead of a drawstring. They do have one that has a drawstring, but I like that this has buttons on the back. It has a real pocket and it has the button on the, like a button and a fly, which is really nice. So that's what I got for my dad. And again, you can see they come in a bunch of different colors as well. So if you're looking for shorts, that's your option. So this is the pants version. So this is what I got for Greg. $54. I actually might have gotten these for my dad too. I don't remember. But $54 for these. And they're full length pants. You can see they have the button here. So you can also wear a belt with them if you want to. This guy's really dressed up and this one's just wearing a casual t-shirt. So I feel like they could kind of go either way. So I'll show you in the full length what they look like. So here you go. You can see the button. They're still like pull-on pants, which is nice. And there is a drawstring, but it's in the inside. So you don't have to worry about like drawstring looking sloppy, but you can actually make it as tight as you want, which is nice. I wish like women's pants had that. It's like all of Cooper's pants and Juliet's, like you can adjust the size. Like justice for women and our pants. Like we want to be able to adjust the size of our pants too. Like sometimes I feel bloated and I can't fit into the pants the way I want to. I would love to be able to just like take them out a little bit. And then when like I'm not bloated or like I'm in a different part of my cycle, I would love to just be able to like tighten them back up again. Like what's the deal? So these you can because they're men's. So they get all the comfort in there. So I got Greg the size medium in these because based on the size chart, that seemed accurate. But again, I don't really know. Actually think I got him two different sizes because I wasn't sure on the size. And again, the return policy is really great. So these definitely look on the longer side for him for sure. But you can also roll the bottom as well, which is also like a nice, cool linen look. So I got the flax color here. Thought those were really nice. And I think will look really nice with the shirt that I just showed you also. So that's that. And then this is, I think, my favorite thing that I got. This is called the chore jacket. So this is a little bit more on the expensive side. It's $70, but I mean, you're talking about it's like an overshirt. So this is something that you wear open with like a t-shirt underneath. Greg loves a layered look because he's my husband. You guys know I'm all about a layered look, and so is he. So I always think that he looks really put together and that I look really put together when you have a three-piece outfit. Ralph Lauren taught us that, right? You need three pieces for your outfit to look complete. So you have the jeans, you have the t-shirt or the button down, and then you have the jacket on top or the sweater or the cardigan tied around your neck, off the shoulder, on the shoulder, worn as a jacket. However you want to do it, just having that third piece is really what makes the outfit look whole. So this is called the chore jacket, and it looks humongous, doesn't it? But Greg is a big guy, so we'll have to see. But this is also the flax color because I feel like he has a lot of dark t-shirts because of our deep autumn color palette. He has a lot of navy, a lot of charcoal, a lot of like burgundy or olive. And so I feel like this is a good option to kind of put on top of it. So it has two pockets over here, and it feels like just a lightweight third layer, which is nice. So I'll show you. It's a little bit hard to visualize what that looks like from here, but I'll show you. Again, it's all 100% European linen, which is great. So this is the chore jacket right over here. So it's $70, but the traditional retail is over 200, and it really is because linen is so expensive. Like you can have something linen like I've sold linen like things on this show, I think. And you see them in stores and they're linen blends, they're linen like, and they're not actual linen. This is 100% European linen for $70. So you're saving 66% off of traditional retail. I got the flax color, but it also comes in black. It comes in the taupe color. If you have a cool undertone, the taupe is so nice. I wanted to get that for anybody, literally anybody, but the men in my family are in the warm undertone. So there you go. So this is the olive, and that's the chambray, and then the navy. So you can see like this is Greg's like go-to situation. Like I just think that looks so good. So he might actually end up wanting to switch the color. We'll have to see. He does have a lot of navy the third layer or the third piece. So I feel like the flax is good for the summer. So that's what I got. I also got, I don't have them with me because I haven't gotten them yet, but this is the slub crew neck tee. And I actually bought a bundle. So if you buy, so already it's half the price of a traditional t-shirt. If you ever buy like most of Greg's t-shirts are Madewell t-shirts, and they're all around like $50. Sometimes you can get them on sale for like $40, but they're all around like $50. These are $25. Plus, if you buy a 3-pack, you save 15%. So I actually bought my dad 2 t-shirts and I bought Greg a t-shirt as well. I bought somebody 2 and somebody 1. I don't remember. But anyway, I got the redwood brown color, and I also got the storm blue for Greg because I feel like that. And I also got it for my dad. I feel like it's just different than what you would see. Greg has a lot of deep navy stuff. So I thought it was like this storm blue was a nice color as well. Can you guys see that? I feel like this screen is so dark. It's just I have a ton of bright lights on me. I can't see the screen. But I do love this color. I think it's going to look really nice with that flax color for the summer. And I got Greg the normal extra large size, and I got my dad a large. Mom, what do you think? I got him a large for the t-shirts. I feel like that's pretty accurate. And then he could wear that under the chore jacket as well. And then what else is in here? I got one more pair of linen pants. So The ones that I just showed you were the ones that had the button and the hidden drawstring. So the other one, these that I got have a real drawstring on them. So these are definitely more of like a relaxed pant, like a beachy pant, which Greg had in like a muddy brown, like a brownish olive color. He wore them for our Americana trip to the Grand Canyon, and they looked so good on him. He wore them like the whole time. And then I put them in the dryer by accident, and they're probably too short on me now. So I need to replace them. Not the same color at all, but the style is the same. So I got the chambray color, but it also comes in the taupe, the olive, the chambray stripe, black, flax, and navy as well. I just thought that the chambray was like a really nice, fun summer color. And this one you can actually pick an inseam, which is nice. So the other ones, like I said, look a little bit too long, but you could only pick a size. These actually have an inseam. So if you're somebody who is like, oh, I think the other ones might be too long, this is a good bet too. And hopefully, I'm guessing it's a true to size fit. So I'll show you what they look like. And again, what did we say the set? So $54, the traditional retail is 170, and I believe it. Like linen is just so expensive. So getting these for 54 is insane. And it's pretty sure Quince is free shipping too. So, and it ships so fast. Forgot to say that also. I got my stuff in 2 days. So it ships so fast, and it's returns for a year. So it's like the perfect Father's Day stuff. And I get a lot of questions like, I love Greg's style. My husband's been wearing the same thing forever. How do you get him to get new clothes? I don't know what to buy. He never wants to go shopping. This is like perfect because you could literally do the try on at home and then return what he doesn't like or what doesn't fit and then exchange it or whatever. I know you have to do a little bit more work, but then you can take pride in what he's wearing and you could feel like happy and confident, and so can he when you guys are sitting next to each other. That's the whole point. I love when Greg's wearing like his stylish clothes. It makes me want to dress up too because I am fine walking around in this. Like, this is cute and stylish and comfortable. But when I see him wearing his his theory t-shirt with his what's the jeans that he wears, Page jeans, I'm like, okay, like I have to step it up a little bit. Like, let me go put on a blouse. So you want him to look nice and take pride in himself when he's sitting next to you, because then you can level up as well. So these are the pants. They also have the pockets on the back, which is a must for Greg because he's always putting stuff in his pockets. So having that pocket there is really nice, and it has pockets, slip pockets on the sides. So those are the other ones that I got. So I did end up getting 2 sizes in the linen pants because I don't know what he's going to want or like feel comfortable with. So that's what I did. Couple of other things that I don't have but wanted to show you for Father's Day are shoes. So Kissick shoes are my favorite for me personally because I just love the fact that I can wear them and I don't have to tie them. I don't have to bend down. They are my gym sneakers. They're my everyday sneakers. They're everything. I'm obsessed with them. So Greg has slip-on Kissicks that I don't think they sell anymore, but these are 2 color combos that I really liked, and these are on sale, so I just wanted to show you guys. So originally 115, they're on sale for 85, and I think they're such a cute summer shoe for men. So they are actually, what's the word? Gender neutral. I was going to say ambidextrous. That is not the word I'm looking for. They have men's Prague shoes, and then they also have women's. So I have the women's version in the plain white. Those are like my everyday sneakers. But I think the other ones are really cool that I just showed you. So these are cool too for women. But for men, I just like the different colors. I think they're so cool. So if you wanted to wear those with like the flax colored linen pants, I think would look so nice. And look at the price. It's amazing. So if you guys are interested, definitely use my links. And again, using the link and then buying something else, I still get credit for bringing you to the website. So please, if you love something, or if you're like, oh yeah, I shop at Kissick all the time, use my link and shop for whatever you want. And then Jenna's Picks gets the credit for bringing you there. So thank you very much for doing that. The other pair that I really liked are these Irvine casual shoes. So these are $99, and I just love the color. It's like it's like different than just a navy sneaker, and I really love the outline of the white. I think it really pops and it's really nice for summer. So I really like that color, but they also come in some other colors too. This is more of a neutral, comes in a black, and then also comes in white, and then also comes in women's. So you guys can match if you want to. So wanted to show you guys that because I love Kissick. So they have their proprietary whole like shtick is that you don't have to ever tie your shoes. You don't ever have to bend down. There's usually a video here that shows you how it goes, but I guess you can't see that. You basically just step on the back and your foot goes right into it. It is a godsend. Like I told you guys at the beginning of the show, I did Cooper's field day today, and I didn't want to wear my good sneakers because I didn't know how rainy it was going to be, how muddy it was going to be. So I wore my old gym sneakers, and having the back of the shoe bend underneath your foot and like crumple underneath your heel and not be able to get it to stand up straight is infuriating. So infuriating. The whole thing bent. I had to take it off and unbend it. It's so annoying. And that's one of the reasons that pushed me to get the Kissicks as my workout shoes, because I only had them as these sneakers. And then I was like, you know what? This is insane that every time I try to put my sneakers on, I try to cut corners and not undo the laces every time to put my foot in. I just try to like get it in and like wiggle it around. And the backs were just breaking. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. These are brand new sneakers. I think I spent $160 on those Reeboks. I was so upset about it because it was my second pair and the first pair did not do that. So I was like, I'm done. I'm getting the Kissicks, and I've never looked back. I'm obsessed with the sneakers. You just slip your foot right in, the back pops right back up. It's amazing. And Greg loves his too. So if you guys are looking for like a cool Father's Day gift, your guy's gonna love this. So I love that. This is another one that I got for Greg ages ago, and I'm excited to give it to him. It's a cocktail shaker, but it's also Yeti, so it's like cool and manly. I got this color, but I like it because it just is. They have like this whole bar collection and this whole like camping collection. So this is a Rambler, and it's a cool cocktail shaker. So I thought he could use that for mixing his drinks in out by the pool this summer. So I thought he would like that. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, the last thing, is this t-shirt from Abercrombie. You guys are probably like, it's a t-shirt. But if you have a guy like Greg who is so humongous in his chest and shoulders and body up here, and then he is not super tall, all of the shirts that I have to buy for him are extra large, sometimes an extra extra large, because once it like goes into the wash, it shrinks. So sometimes he's buying a 2X, but then they're so long that it like covers his butt, and I'm like, this looks ridiculous. The shirt's just too long for you. This is weirdly called a cropped tee. I feel like they should have called this something else because it's not a crop top, but it's a shorter length t-shirt, and I think this is going to look really good on him. So again, it's Abercrombie, so I think it's like a 30-day return policy, which is why I haven't pulled the trigger and ordered it yet, but I do have to now. So after this live, I will. Bunch of colors, but I'm going to get his normal size, and then look at that. It looks like the shirt will actually be a nice, so this looks like this guy is wearing his normal size, and you can see where it falls. And then it looks like this guy has it oversized because you can see where the shoulder line is falling. And that looks like a normal length t-shirt. It doesn't look like you're wearing a t-shirt that is way too long on you, that it's like almost a dress or a tunic. So I'm very excited about this, and I hope it works out. So if you have somebody who also is like very big and broad on top, but you don't want them to look like they're wearing a tunic, get them this t-shirt. So I will try that for Greg. I will report back and let you know sizes and everything, but I just figured the men are the hardest to shop for, right? They never need anything. They buy themselves everything they want, and they always tell you, surprise me. And then you're like, what am I supposed to get? Like for women, if you say, surprise me, you can always get a necklace for a woman. You could always get a bracelet. You could always get a bag, a wallet, accessories. We will take anything designer, right? For a holiday. We'll take a piece of jewelry or anything designer, and we'll be happy with that. But for men, it's so hard to shop for them. So I hope I helped you a little bit with some inspo for styles, for men's trends, for classic styles and also keeping within our price point and nice, comfortable, affordable, and trendy fashion. Quince is such a great way to go, and I'm excited to see how all the stuff looks on my dad and on Greg. So, like I said, I'll report back. But until then, have fun shopping for your men. Let me know if there's something that I missed that you're getting, because I could always add extra gifts on to these two men, the most important men in my life. So if you guys are like, oh, I got the best Father's Day gift and I need to tell you about it, please tell me, and then I will share with the group, please. And if you need any other suggestions, or if you have any questions about anything, of course, you can always contact me. My Instagram is at Jenafin, JENAFINN. You can always find me here every other Thursday at 8:30. And yeah, use my links to buy, JENA'S for anything that is mine that I'm selling, this whole outfit that I'm wearing. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. I love you so much. And I will see you when I see you, praying for good weather for this coming weekend. New England, let us have it. All right. Love you guys. See you later.